He's 4 years old, potential to team up with Christy Wallace, maybe Sammy Whitcomb, and there's Caitlin Clark. Just left it short, Whitcomb on the defense.
Clark! Lapsed, leaves to open 3 opportunities.
Clark nudged by Carrington.
Caitlin Clark wasn't just getting rookie treatment, she was getting hunted. Chennedy Carter lowered the shoulder. Angel Reese caught her across the head. DiJonai Carrington got into the off-ball stuff. And that's what made the Clark conversation explode so fast in the WNBA, because it stopped looking like normal defense and started looking like the whole league was trying to send one message: welcome to the pros. But the wild part is, every time they tried to bully Caitlin Clark, they just made her bigger.
He's 4 years old, potential to team up with Christy Wallace, maybe Sammy Whitcomb, and there's Caitlin Clark. Just left it short, Whitcomb on the defense.
This is still one of the most infamous Caitlin Clark moments in the WNBA. The play isn't live, Clark isn't even looking, and Chennedy Carter just blasts her. That's not tough shot defense. That's frustration boiling over in plain sight. And here's where the Angel Reese angle makes the whole thing even bigger, because this isn't just Caitlin Clark versus some random defender. This is the most watched rivalry in women's basketball, carrying over to the WNBA. When Angel Reese catches Clark up high like this, the clip instantly becomes bigger than one possession.
Lapsed, leaves to open 3 opportunities.
Clark nudged by Carrington.
This is what kept happening around Clark all year. Not just hard contests, not just legal physicality, the extra stuff, the off-ball bumps, the little cheap moments that tell you teams were trying to wear her down mentally, not just guard her clean.
Indiana Fever in the Chicago sky here from Wintrust Arena. The Fever really stretched out this one in the second.
Diamond DeShields doesn't exactly hide the intention here either. Clark hits the floor hard, and that's the kind of welcome to the league moment that gets replayed, because everybody watching knows it crossed the line from physical to personal.
And then the lay from Boston as the officials are going to take a look at what just transpired between.
And this is the part people forget. It wasn't just Clark feeling it. The entire Indiana Fever bench was feeling it. Christy Sides is fired up. The refs are under pressure. And now the game stops being only about basketball. Now it's about whether anybody is actually going to protect the face of the league.
I think it'll be upgraded.
And in for Clark. And draws the foul. 1.6. She goes sprawling.
This one is impossible to defend. Dead ball, 2 hands, straight to the floor. That's why so many Caitlin Clark clips hit a nerve, because once the ball is out of the play, everybody can see exactly what the intent was.
With 8 seconds left, goes around to Gumake, drives baseline, and shot rejected by Ezi Magbegor. Second opportunity is up and in by.
Now this is where the conversation gets more interesting, because not every rough Clark moment is dirty. Ezi Magbegor gives her a real WNBA rim protector moment here. Powerful, legal, and physical. And that contrast actually matters, because it shows the difference between elite defense and the cheap shots people were lumping in with it.
Vivians.
Before the bodies start flying, you can already feel the tension. Vivians and Caitlin Clark are jawing right away, and it tells you something important. Clark wasn't entering quiet games. She was entering games where people already wanted to test her edge.
Other players who are going to knock down shots from the 3-point line. And now you can't collect.
And then there are moments like this, where Clark isn't just getting bumped, she's taking contact up high. That's why the "she's just complaining" crowd never really had a strong argument, because there's a difference between normal physical basketball and getting clipped in the face on the move.
Falling at her own bench.
And it looks like that was whistled intentional without even reviewing it.
This is one of the reasons Clark gained so much respect so quickly. She kept getting hit, kept getting shoved, kept getting thrown off rhythm, and she kept getting back up. That's where the fan connection really kicks in, because resilience always plays on camera.
Definitely.
Doubled off to Carter. Her jumper is good. Chennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench.
And from this angle, the Carter shove looks even worse. You can see how little the actual basketball matters on the play. This is the moment that turned from game incident into league-wide debate, because once viewers saw the replay, the intent looked impossible. stretch is what really drives the point home. Once you stack all of these clips together, Angel Reese, Chennedy Carter, Diamond DeShields, DiJonai Carrington, the shoves, the elbows, the floor spill, the reactions, it stops looking like random contact and starts looking like a pattern. That's what made Caitlin Clark getting bullied such a huge conversation. Not one cheap shot, but a compilation of moments that made fans feel like the league was testing just how much punishment one superstar could absorb. And that's why this video hits so hard. It's not just that Caitlin Clark got knocked around. It's that the hits came from everywhere. Rivals, veterans, off-ball defenders, transition plays, dead ball moments, and even the biggest names attached to the rivalry, like Angel Reese and Chennedy Carter. That's what made the whole thing feel bigger than basketball. The league didn't just meet Caitlin Clark. It tried to rough her up on a rival, and in the process it made her the center of the conversation even faster.